disappointment. This small group of people in the process of advancing their agenda would exploit that memorial in that way was completely disrespectful and a disgrace.
Here is the fallen firefighters memorial. It's now surrounded by barricades. They were ordered by the fire chief ahead of a similar protest planned for this Sunday. Chief Dongworth says it's been done before when other pandemic rallies have been held here, but he says he never imagined he'd have to protect the memorial from some of his own members.
I hold a medal here given to me by the Honor Guard last year for my service as an Honor Guard member. So I speak from a position of having not only talked the talk but walked the walk with service funerals for our members. Behind us right now is a memorial wall, and that memorial wall is now being denied access to the public, to the citizens of Calgary, and to those members of the Calgary Fire Service who remain on duty on the front lines and who face all sorts of trauma, including death. So for Mr. Dongworth to put up this barrier and prevent his membership and members of the public who pay for the service of the Calgary Fire Service, firefighters to come out, this is obscene. This is absolutely obscene.
Last week, frontline workers, including firefighters, were at City Hall protesting vaccine mandates. They did so respectfully with a quiet show of solidarity. They have been thrown under the bus by their own fire chief and by the Calgary Firefighters Association. If you want to back the firefighters who are opposed to vaccine passports, go to fightvaccinepassports.com.
Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
Adam Soos here for Rebel News, and we are at Olympic Plaza where a large crowd has gathered to protest against vaccine mandates. This isn't an anti-vaccine protest, this is a freedom of choice protest, a protest in support of bodily autonomy. Numerous people are here, including firefighters, nurses, frontline workers, and a number of other workers who are gathered in solidarity to oppose this violation of our fundamental freedoms.
I work for AHS, and they're mandating...
For 30 years, for over 30 years, and they're going to fire her when she has had COVID and has natural antibodies and has helped people throughout the entire pandemic. I'm sorry, Mom, you talk.
What she said. No, she's good.
All of that.
Yeah. So have you been to many protests like this before, or is this kind of a first time? Or
First time for this.
Yes. Yeah, she asked me to come with her.
Wonderful. Well, we're seeing lots of people come out for the first time. Lots of people have often said this is a fringe movement with the size of the crowd here, the ever-growing numbers. What does it feel like to be part of this community that's out today?
It makes me feel like I have more faith in humanity, and I hope that people will wake up and realize what the governments and companies are trying to mandate, that this is wrong. We have freedom, and we're in a free country, and this cannot go on. It's tyranny.
Today.
I'm a federal correctional officer, and I heard that some law enforcement wanted some support on this, and I thought we'd come out and do it.
Wonderful. And what do you make of the fact that we have, it isn't just the regular protesting crowd, we're seeing people who've never been to a protest worker, firefighters, police, everyone is coming out to support this initiative. What do you make of this broadened community?
I think that's part of what needs to be told, is that we're told that we're the minority, and I think the numbers are speaking that there's a bigger majority than we give credit to.
Mandate, as well as I really don't want my children to grow up in...
Sorry guys, despite thousands of people being out here protesting, YouTube has determined that this content is too hot for you to handle. If you want to see the full video, click the link in the description below or go to rebelnews.com.